I'm good.
Brody,
so tight.
Let's go. So
look at us on a Thursday.
We got to be flexible in this 2026 NBA Finals. We got our Knicks with a historic comeback, and so an historic Finals comeback. I gotta go through the emotions that I felt throughout this game, bro, because first half going into halftime, I felt defeated, deflated, all of the things, bro. I'm like, what is happening? Because you got the mindset, you got the mentality of, all right, well, we went into their home and we stole 2 games, right? Because home court advantage or whatever. And so naturally they come here and it's looking as if it's even and they're gonna steal 2 games, right? And so what were your thoughts on the first half? What did you feel like we missed on, and like what was going on?
I mean, I sent you a text early yesterday morning, right? Because I was in my feels about I was real nervous about the game. And I was really upset about the way, game 3 went down. I thought that the officiating was horrendous, but I also felt like we got pushed around, both literally and figuratively, right, on the court, and we looked bullied. And so yesterday I was really worried that they were going to carry, like, we're not going to be able to do anything about the refs. The refs are going to be the refs. But like, I felt that we were going to carry over that feeling of being bullied, right? Yeah. And as if like we were just lucky to be on the court with them. And that first half, that's what it felt like, right? I mean, Cat has 2 fouls in the first 20 seconds of the game. Like, it was ridiculous. And it looked like we were about to be bullied again. And by the end of that first half, it was like, no one's coming back from 27, 28 points down. It's just not happening, right? Like, that's when they start emptying the bench and putting players in at that point. And so I was feeling like, unfortunately, I was right. And I think I texted you last night. I was like, I told you. What did I say this morning?
Yeah. And so to piggyback off what you're saying in terms of the whole bullying component, right? Like, I think that this play right here kind of captures that bullying piece.
This is what frustrated Browne. Oh, whoa. Yeah. That's, excuse me, that should be a flagrant one. I can understand why Brunson, and then Wemby's laughing at it.
Yeah. And so bro, like, listen, I will 100% give Wemby his due. He is the next man up. He is a specimen. He is one of those generational talents that has come through the NBA. But right now, bro, he's a dirty player, man. Like, bro, he's a dirty player.
He's dirty, and there's no one to make him not be dirty, right? Yeah. Like, I always feel like on really great teams, there's at least one player who's like, I'm not going to let you do that. I'm not going to let you be that, right? Yeah. I think of Draymond Green, right? Like, you think somebody would have pushed Curry like that and with Draymond on the court?
No, sure.
Like, it's not happening. It's just not happening.
Listen,
right?
And speaking to your point, right? Like, it was on a Cavs team when the Cavs had gone to the finals. I saw a Big Perk come and like lay somebody out for LeBron, and like LeBron thanking him with his eyes, like, thank you. Right, like I didn't have to do that, right?
And LeBron don't need no one to take care of his business.
No, not at all.
But Brunson does, especially when there's like a 2-foot height difference, right?
Yeah.
And
but not only that, Brunson to me, bro, he seems peaceful, right? Like, he seems like very zen, very
not
chill.
his pops though, but him.
No, not his pops at all. He didn't get that from his pops. He didn't take that from his pops. He's probably more like his mom. Like, I'm just mad chill. I don't need to be the life of the party. Yeah. I'm just here. I'm just here so I don't get fined kind of attitude. And I love him for that. But like, listen, when you go to college it's like when you go to college with your homeboys, right? You go out to a party, it's like, who's gonna start the trouble, right? Who's gonna start the trouble, and once everybody put their feet in, everybody's feet has to be in, right? That's I don't see everybody's feet in. But what I did see is this. I saw Mitch I saw Mitch get tough. Mitch was like, "Yo, you're not about to be playing in my face," and I love that.
No, and you know who also, and I feel like people, because of how great OG played, because of that last quarter, right? Because Cat tipped that last inbound, like we're gonna lose it. But Alvarado was a huge difference maker. Like he was a difference maker, and that little 6'0" smallest man on the court wasn't taking nothing from nobody. He was just like he was pushing, he was scrapping with Wemby in the paint, right? And he was like he wasn't gonna be bullied around, and I feel like that mentality is what helped them stay in it when they could have easily been like, all right, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna have to take 2 over there. Like he didn't let them. Him and OG did not let them out of this game. Right? They were constantly in this game.
OG got people out here learning his real name, bro. We don't want to call him OG no more. We want to call him by his real name. He deserves that. He deserves
his government name.
He deserves for people to understand, pronounce, know the meaning of. Bro, hey, listen, we're talking about a finals MVP because right now I have him listed as the finals MVP.
Oh, yeah.
If not him, then I got Cat. Brunson will be the third person on the list right now because of the volume of shots. Like, he had a hell of a game last night, but the other 3 games, I think that the volume of shots doesn't warrant him being the MVP of that series.
No. But you look up, and every game he's got 27, 28, 30 points, right? Like, he is – like, you can pencil him in now, even for as bad as he looked in Game 3, in Game 2, he's still 27, 30 points. He's still sort of their scorer, right? He's the guy.
See, I'm okay with that when it's 15 shots.
Not when it's 45 shots.
No, but when it takes you 30 shots to score 30, I'm not okay with that. As a former scorer, as a former, like, I will put that thing up. But, like, listen, I volume matters.
But I think, the other thing is that, but I also think I think there are times when he feels he needs to make up. Like, Hart wasn't really driving to the rim. He wasn't taking shots. Like, Shamet, a couple of times, there really wasn't anyone even attempting. I feel like what was happening was they would try to make something happen instead of having a plan. They'd run in, try to make something happen. Wemby's big behind would be there, and they would go in and then pull back out, push the ball back out. And so there wasn't anybody who was like, "Nah, I'm gonna take this. Like, I got this." And I think that's what makes me nervous. That's what was making me nervous about last night, was that there wasn't anybody who was like, "Give me the ball. I don't care if Wemby blocks my shot. I don't care if I foul out. I'm taking this. Like, I want the ball." And I didn't feel that last night.
Yeah, and we say that about Cat all the time. Like, that's our harshest critique on Cat.
Yeah,
is that, like, yo, bro, you come out and you get these stupid fouls, like you're hooking him. You already beat him. You didn't need to hook him. And so for them to challenge that play, I'm like, oh shit, I would have challenged it too. If I could get Karl Anthony Towns with 2 fouls early, then sure. Yeah. You know what I didn't like though? You're up 30 and you're doing a hack of Mitch. Like, that was unsettling for me. It's free throw shooting is unsettling for me too.
No, he may have he reminds me of Shaq, right? He may have one of the ugliest free throws.
Shaq might have been better.
But I think that was about Brunson and not about anything else. That was like, we cannot let Brunson get into any rhythm. So let's just keep stopping the game. And I think they would have done, even if Mitch hit them, they would have done it too. Because what they were more afraid of is what happened in the third and fourth quarter was people's rhythm started to pick back up, and suddenly the game starts looking different because the crowd's back in it, the team's back in it. I don't think that's what they wanted.
Yeah, but so just to talk a little bit about the Spurs in the first half that they had, man, like
they didn't miss nothing.
They didn't miss. I didn't feel like they were missing very many shots.
No.
And Harper, that kid's
gonna be a beast for a long time.
So, but it makes me question what the hell was going on at Rutgers, because if you had him and then you had BJ down in Philly, why you didn't win a national championship at Rutgers, Michael? Like, what was going on down there? Like, what? Like, bro, you had that backcourt right there for a collegiate backcourt. to where they come out VJ Edgecombe from Philly.
Yeah.
When you take that backcourt, and then they get selected 2 and 3 in the draft. Any other year, both of them could have been number 1 overall picks.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I think I don't want to get too deep into it, but I think a lot of it just has to do I feel like the NCAA, one of their biggest problems is the strength of schedule thing. The way they evaluate teams is strength of schedule, right? And so you could be dope as hell, but who do Rutgers play, right? And so you're not going to get.
I mean, what they're in the Big 10.
They're in the Big East, right? Oh no, they're Big 10, right?
The Big 10. They played Michigan. They played national champions.
I understand they played in the national champions. Outside of
the year that they were,
but outside of division, who they playing? It's not like they're going to play Kentucky or they're going to play Kansas.
No,
they're not playing those teams.
They're playing.
They're playing
Bell State,
Lafayette, and
Ryder,
Delphi, Ryder,
College of New Jersey,
Technical College of New Jersey, exactly. And so that hurts you. No offense to those schools and those programs, but
no offense to those schools at all. Don't come on.
For us. That's not what it's about.
So speaking of which, right? Transitioning, I guess. But we're in it for the next 20 minutes. We're talking about the Knicks, bro.
Yeah, this is what's gonna be.
I saw this graphic, man. So when we were in the finals in 1999, the average tickets for section 417 nosebleeds was $60. Bro, the nosebleeds right now, section 418, one section over, no food, just ticket, almost $7,000. Bro, what are your thoughts on just pricing and public sports and just all the things, man? How you feeling?
What drives me crazy about it is, and this is different than MSG because MSG's been around for a little while, but we get these crazy pricing for tickets. At the same time, it was public dollars that helped build those stadiums, that the crazy pricing, right? Because all of those folks get tax breaks, they get tax incentives for building. There's all of this public investment, right? And then they have ticket sales like this. Those are nosebleed seats. But they said there were midsection seats that sold for $150,000 for game 3.
Sir.
They wildin'. They wildin'.
Yes, sir.
But that's also why outside of the hardcore fans who sit, the rich folks who sit at the bottom, right? You see Fat Joe all the time, you see Spike there all the time. Shout out to Timothy Chalamet because I don't like his acting, but that boy's a diehard Knicks fan, right? But them dudes are the ones who kept the crowd in it because that crowd got silent. That crowd, there was no energy in that building. And that's because think about who's going to be able to pay $6,000 to go watch a basketball game.
Listen, so you know how you get into certain situations and whatnot, right? And you have buyer's remorse. I'm positive that during that first half, that there were 90% of the people that was in MSG that was having buyer's remorse. Damn,
some people probably left too. They paid $6,000 for tickets, and they probably left too. They're probably I'm not watching the rest of this.
Well, no. If I pay $6,000 for tickets, I'm watching every second.
Yeah, but that's me and you because $6,000 is a thing. Some of them folks, $6,000 ain't a thing. So.
Yeah. Because for me, I'm thinking if I'm thinking about $6,000, I'm like, shit. What kind of house party tailgate can I? $6,000.
$6,000 is legit, bro.
That is a lot of bread, bro.
It's a lot of money.
You know what I have to do with my liquor cabinet and what for $6,000? And I know you're gonna make fun of me for this, but I'm watching a game. I need to pace around my living room, right? I need to do me, and so yes, yeah, bro. Listen, that was an anxious type situation, bro. I you know how many coping mechanisms and strategies I had to use last night to keep myself calm, bro.
I actually took my laptop out and worked during the third quarter a little bit because I was just I need to keep my mind occupied.
I graded a couple of papers. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, yo, how am I going to get through this? Like, what is going on? Because I'm thinking about the strategy, right? And I'm like, all right, well, all right, we cut it down by 18. If we can cut it by 18 by this time, I'm thinking time. Like, I didn't want time to run out. And so I'm thinking time-wise, I'm like, damn, all right. And then we were like, it kept hovering between like 15, 17, and 18, right? Yeah. And so I'm like, shit, we can't.
It got back up to 20 for a second, and I was like, damn it, what?
I'm like, we can't keep matching baskets. Like, we got to get some defensive stops, and we started playing D, bro. We started playing D, and listen, we haven't put together a good game yet.
No, they have not had a complete game yet. But I think this is we talked about it before, but like I feel like we are watching Wemby's evil origin story unfold.
Yeah.
Right? Because that dude is a menace. He changes offenses and you don't have to do nothing.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't blame Cat sometimes because sometimes I'm like, oh, they burnt him. They're going to score. He comes out of nowhere with them long-ass arms and blocks your shot. Right? Bro. He is a menace on that field, on that court. And they are, with him, Harper, Fox, they are going to be a menace. Castle, they are going to be a menace for a long time.
Bro, so
this is the year to beat them.
Yeah, this is definitely the year to beat them because you're not beating them after this. Nobody's beating them after this. I'm talking dynasty. And bro, so here's the thing, right? We talked about 5 rings, 10 rings, whatever. I'm guaranteeing you right now, you heard it here. Wemby, before it's all said and done, if he keeps his health, if he's healthy, by at least 5 MVPs. At least 5 MVPs. Bro, there's nothing you can do with that.
No. You can't do anything. The only thing that beats Wemby is himself.
Yes.
Right? He beats himself because he was
cocky last night.
He got too cocky last night. He gets lazy, right? And doesn't sort of pick things up. Or he right away turns, like you said, he's dirty. He turns dirty. And he don't need to turn dirty, right? He's too good. He doesn't need to turn dirty, right? If he had Brunson's mentality, we wouldn't win a game, right? It's just.
So a lot of folks are blaming this loss on De'Aaron Fox, saying that
for not running out the last seconds of the game,
out the last seconds or whatever. But like, I think that's harsh. That's harsh wash. That's horse shit.
And I think you're looking for that. You're looking for that blame because like
the word
you want that blame. You want someone else. You want to have a reason rather than the team just quit in the fourth quarter.
Well, beyond it, I think that was a team loss.
Yeah,
that's not a loss that you can just put on one person. That's a team loss. Like whenever you're up almost 30 in an NBA Finals, the largest lead in the NBA Finals history, you just fall apart like that, bro. That's coaching and that's also mindset. And so,
no. I mean, even sort of when they get into the last 2 minutes of the game, like at that point, like you want to run clock out, right? You just want time to run out. And I don't even think that I always forget that coach's name. Like I think his clock management at the end was horrible. Yeah. I think his clock management was horrible at the end.
Yeah. We got to learn his name. Listen. In 5 seasons, we're not gonna forget his name because
he's gonna be up there.
It's gonna be in So right now, I'm glad that I don't know his name. F him.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have to know him at some point because
you're gonna have to know him. I also get a little upset whenever NBA coaches are younger than me. I'm like, but I'm like, damn it. He looks like he can still play. But I mean, I think his clock management, and he's going to learn that. He's going to get better as a coach. They're going to get more cohesive as a team. I mean, listen, Harper's already not playing like a rookie, so I'm not even going to say he's going to grow into it. Like Harper's just ready to go.
Yes.
They got a couple, and they have that other kid too, not Harper. The one that won 6-man. It wasn't Harper. It was the other one.
I don't like his game. Johnson, I think is his last name.
Johnson, right? But he's fast, man. That boy is quick on the ball. Like He tracked everything down.
Yeah, his shot is weird. His shot is like, you know how you talking about whose shot you was talking about you don't like?
Shaman's shot is ugly as hell.
Yeah, you don't like Shaman's shot. I don't like Johnson's shot. Yeah, it's real weird.
Yo, what was up with your boy? What was up with your boy Hart last night? Not knowing whether he wants to finger roll or slam. I thought we were gonna lose this game because he was pulling a Patrick Ewing.
That was absolutely a Patrick Ewing, bro, or Charles Smith, or whoever, bro. That was crazy.
Like, what do I want to do?
What do you like, bro? You blew a bunny. Like, what are you? What's happening right there?
Yeah,
like, but I think he was thinking about the person that was coming over his shoulder.
Yeah. He didn't want to get rejected.
Yeah, he didn't want to get it. I'd rather you get rejected than get.
Then
fired.
you stop. Yeah. You stop running. Just stop. Make him run into you. Something, right?
Yeah. You got to dunk that.
Yeah, you have to dunk that, or slap backboard. Something like you just can't.
Yeah, no excuse for that. No excuse.
It was
bad. But he's been having an okay series in terms of the intangibles. Right, so when you look at the rebounding, assists, steals, defense, or whatever, like he's been having a good series. But he has this whole offseason, he's got to work on his offense, man. He's got to work on scoring the ball. He's got to work on shooting consistently. And I think it starts with a lot of these players, they've gone away from the mid-range game. That's what makes Mikal, right? Like having a mid-range game and when you're going in, you have a wide open 2-point shot.
Everybody wants to be Steph, right? That's the problem.
A wide open 2-point shot, and then you're kicking it out for a lower percentage shot. That doesn't make sense to me in this league.
No, it's never made sense to me. I know I sound like an old man here, but I cannot stand these Euro steps. Everybody's traveling and nobody's calling it. And it drives me. They're traveling. I don't care what it says. It's a travel. It was called a travel in the 90s. They should be called a travel.
The ingenuity that exists with these pivot feet is kind of crazy. Bro.
Ingenuity.
I'm like, damn, I could have did that.
How many steps am I allowed to take right now?
Once you take a hop step and knowing that you could take another step, I never knew that. I'm like, wait, what?
It happened in game 3. I forgot who was dribbling on the Spurs. He's coming down the court. They try to strip the ball from him. He fights over the ball, stops, and then starts dribbling again. And nobody calls anything. And I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah. Hey, the Spurs they're the youngest team and the second youngest team in NBA history to make the finals. So they got the Castle kid, they got the Harper kid,
Fox.
Well, Fox is 28. I don't think Fox. I don't think he's going to be on the team next year. To be honest, I think they're going to trade him. Probably trade him for assets or whatever because they don't need him because they got Dylan Harper. And then they got there's a rookie on the team. I forget his name. I think it's a hyphenated name, but he's Puerto Rican. And he's tough. He's tough. He looked like a rookie this year, but he will not look like a rookie next year.
No. I mean, listen, the benefits of tanking your season for several seasons in a row give you some great lottery picks.
Yes, absolutely. We see that with them, and we see that with OKC as well.
Yeah.
And OKC has a quadre of picks this year too. Yeah. It's like how you gonna pay him? Like in that market, like it's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. But I mean, look, I think probably the biggest play OG's play was crazy. Following that shot and coming through was great, but we gotta give Cat shine because he tipped that inbound in the last second, and what's his name had
bro. Listen, I don't care what
he beat Hart. He beat Hart to that spot, and
I don't care what you're talking about right now.
I know
this play right here is going to get this man a statue outside of MSG.
Yes, I'm not saying this shit.
Number 2 of the ball here on Brunson. And OG Anunoby, the inbounder, is going to have a free run at this because
bro, that gets him a statue.
No. That little tip-in should be the new NBA logo, right?
Yeah,
yes. Bro. That little tip-in.
Listen, the energy, man. Like when I was like, man, but I was still nervous with the 1.8 seconds.
That's my point.
Seconds, whatever. I was still nervous, and so I liked the defensive structure that he put in. Right.
Yeah.
So you saw he put Cat on the ball. This is what you're talking about, right? He put Cat on the ball, and then he put Mitch to body him up or whatever, so that he didn't get a clean look. Yeah. And so I think, listen, Mike Brown coached his ass off.
Oh, yeah. No, he definitely did.
I don't know what he told them at halftime, but whatever he said, it needs to be memorialized, and the Democrats need to use it in every campaign. Like, yo, did you listen to that before you go out and you do this dumb speech?
You gotta listen to.
Did you listen to this Mike Brown? Did you listen to this Mike Brown halftime talk, Democrats?
They needed something like that, because look, Hart got beat.
Yeah.
Hart was steps away. If that was a clean inbound, we'd be having a different conversation, right?
I agree. Yeah.
And so Cat had that tip, and it was, thank God for hype, right? At that point.
I need for Cat to not. I need for him not get in foul trouble anymore, because I don't think this ends. I don't think this ends in 5. I think it comes back to the Garden. Ends in 6. I would like for it to end in 5 so that we can have good weather for this parade.
I want it to be over, because I don't want to give them any more opportunities to come back than.
That's fair.
We need to give them opportunities, because they're going to figure it out, and I'd rather them figure it out next year, not this year.
Yeah. So I think one thing I want to talk about, though, New York Knicks fans, y'all suck, right? Not us, but the people that are out here throwing things at Wemby, and like, you can't be throwing things at us. Like, what you doing?
Because unlike Jadakiss, I do not be in the streets. I be in the house.
No, I'm outside. I'm definitely outside.
I'm in the house. It's too hot outside. I got AC in the house.
Oh man! So when you see this, man, what are your thoughts when you see this?
I mean, I think it's hysterical.
He did that to himself, man.
He did it to himself.
Yeah.
Because yes, he was in Mitch's head, but you stay in Mitch's head by not doing this.
Yes.
You did this. All you do is turn him on, and right, and that's the whole thing. Is like you don't have Mike's finishing skills yet. You will one day, but not yet. And so, right, you don't need that. You can whisper in the ears. You don't have to get all.
Calm down.
To your point.
Calm down,
but that's the point of a young team, right? They got cocky and they got full of themselves, and they're like, "Oh, this is gonna be a cakewalk. We got this." And that's not what happened. Something else happened. They thought it was gonna be. What does Marlo say in The Wire? You thought it was one way, but it's the other way.
I think Jay said that in the freestyle. Don't tell me you got Yankee Stadium tickets for Jay-Z. Don't tell me, because you don't be outside like that, but you love the Bronx and you love hip hop, so I can see you doing it.
Yeah, he's like, you think it's one way, but it's the other way.
Yeah. All right, Brody. Final thoughts.
I want this over on Saturday, so that my heart rate can get back to a normal tempo. I don't want to give them any more chances. It would be great for us to win in New York, but I actually think for the city's health, this should happen in San Antonio, because I'm afraid about what will happen if we win at home on that evening.
Yeah. So my final thoughts are for New York Knicks fans. If you are a fan, if you love this city, if you love this team, keep it clean. We don't need you out here vandalizing, bringing a bad name to our city, making us look like the Philadelphia Eagles fans. We are not them, right? We are not Philadelphia Eagles fans. I need y'all to act like y'all got some decorum, act like you got some class, act like we've been here before, even though the last time we've been here was 1973. I need you to act like we've been here before. You hear me, people?
I don't want to see no overturned cars on fire in the streets. Stop wilding out to St. Philly.
All right, folks, we'll check y'all next week. We off tomorrow.